So, I hope all of this isn't some ruse of some kind. You were complaining that you weren't feeling quite yourself. Yes, well, naturally, of course, then we have to meet when you start saying things like that. So again, I hope you were being genuine, because I genuinely do not have the patience today to be tricked. But alas, you're here, I'm here, we might as well do what we do. So, as usual, we'll be running some tests, things you've done many times in the past, but mostly just to make sure you are in fact okay. And I have a feeling you are, and that this was some, I don't want to go there. We're not going to go there. But yes, we will be running some tests today. A door? Oh. Oh yeah. There is a door. Did you want to go through it? Well, it's a bit small. Of course, right as we're getting started. Give me a moment, please. Just have to make a quick phone call. Hi, yes. Yes, it's me. Yes, I'm in room 2B, and well, the door is back. No, the tiny door. The tiny pink door is back. Yes, I'm with them. Yes, well, if you could send somebody after we're done here to take care of that, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. All right, you take care. Bye-bye. Please ignore the door. We're gonna get started. Even though I know who you are, just tell me your full name. And your birthday, please. Thank you. And when would you say you started to not feel like yourself? Okay. And do you still feel this way in this moment? Okay. Well, the tests that we'll be doing today are more or less the components of a cranial nerve exam. We've done these, like I said many times with you, nothing too wild and crazy, but since you complained, we have to do this. So, let's get started. First things first, we're going to look at your eyes. And we're going to do this in a couple of ways, okay? First off, I've got a pen light. The classic pen light, as you know here. We'll do a little bit of follow the light with your eyes. Let me turn it on. Might be a little bright, I apologize. Then I will get a little closer to you and see how your pupils dilate and contract with the light shining in them. Also, pay no mind to the air conditioning unit in this facility. It has gone a little haywire, so shh. And then, after taking a closer look in your eyes, I actually have an eye chart today, so we'll just test your vision a little bit. Does that sound okay? Great. Well, we're going to start with following the light with your eyes. So, don't move your head. Of course you know this. Just follow with your eyes. Very simple. Good. Just like that. You're doing great. I'm not surprised. Excellent. Maybe blink a few times. Get that extra light out of your eyes. Next, I'm going to get a little close and give each of your eyes a little bit of attention. What I want you to do is stare straight ahead, maybe focus on my nose, and I'm just going to shine light into each of your eyes. So, just stare ahead. And if it's uncomfortable, let me know. Good job. Just like that. Is that uncomfortable at all? Is it okay? Good. Let's do the other side here. Same thing. Stare straight ahead for me. Excellent. Just like that. Very good. Let me jot down a couple notes and then we'll do the eye chart, okay? And if you're not feeling yourself, I hope you feel like yourself soon. I know that's can be a tricky thing, but we want you feeling your best here at all times, as much as possible. So that is why when you make a complaint, we investigate. Ignore the traffic outside. Okay. Let me set this down here. Put it there. Got the eye chart. Pretty standard. I'm gonna hold it here, okay? And I want you to read each line as far down as you can. We'll start with this top line. What is this letter? Good. Second line, please. Good. How about this third line? Good job. Fourth line here. Nice. Fifth line. This line. This line. if you can, this bottommost line here. Okay. Switch the paper back here. Oh, you did pretty well with that. Yeah, not surprised. Done that so many times with you. You feeling okay? Good. Because we've got some other tests. Next here, let's see. Just want to see you do some facial expressions. Now, it sounds kind of odd, but trust me, there is a purpose behind it. So, can you show me a smile? How about a frown? Can you look angry? Which is kind of similar to a frown, maybe, maybe not. Good. Then I'm just going to take this pen light again and poke a few spots on your face. Just tell me if you can feel where I poke, okay? Nothing, again, wild and crazy here. You've done this before. Can you feel that? That. Good. There. Can't ignore that. Air conditioning. This building is old and makes all kinds of noises. Sometimes very annoying noises. How about there? Perfect. There. 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 Good. Well, I'm glad you could feel all that. Next, we will be evaluating your sense of smell. I know. It's kind of a fun test, right? I don't have anything that smells bad. Everything's quite pleasant, actually. And you'll hopefully recognize these fairly easily. That's what they're designed to be. Very recognizable scents. But I have here 3 scents, actually. 3 little bottles, all containing a different scent. We've done this before. And I just want you to identify what you were smelling, okay? Again, there won't be anything unpleasant. And they should be things that are fairly obvious, okay? So why don't we give this first one a try? Hey, everything's gonna be fine. Even if you were actually feeling fine. I was a bit harsh earlier. It's okay. You're fine, alright? We're here to take care of you, and that's really the bottom line. So, but here, give this first one a smell, please. Nice, right? What do you think that was? Think about it a moment if you need to. It should be obvious. Excellent. You know your scents, it would seem. Let me jot that down here. Perfect. Let's do scent number 2, okay? Well, I like this one. And if any of these give you a headache or anything, let me know. They shouldn't. It's just scents. Okay, here we go. What do you think that is? Very nice. And let me take a note or 2. last scent, okay? This one's still fairly obvious, but perhaps is the trickiest out of the three. You should still know what it is, but it's a little more subtle, we'll say. It's nice though. Real nice. Here. What do you think that is? Nice. Very nice. That is exactly what I was looking for. Great. Now we're going to move on to some auditory, your ears testing, okay? Do a couple things. I have a pair of headphones. We'll end with that. Or I'm just gonna play kind of a beeping sound. Nothing that should be too disturbing. In each of your ears, and I'll just tell you if you can hear it and in which ear. But before we do that, I will actually be whispering some words in each of your ears, and I would like for you to repeat to me the word that I've said. Okay, we've done this. Shouldn't be too complicated, but just want to make sure your hearing's okay. Because that's what's important, as is every aspect of you. We care very deeply that you're okay. I know sometimes well, intentions might seem a little questionable. Things we do, but just know it is all for the greater good and you, really. Well, but no, we will move on from that. That's a topic for never. But I will be whispering, like I said, some words in each of your ears, and I would like you to repeat the words. Okay? We'll start with this side. You can close your eyes, you don't have to. Whatever floats your boat. Okay? We'll start with this side, okay? Apple, mushroom, star, leaf, bat, light, candle, flower, chair. Nicely done. How about we try this side over here? See if that ear is just as good as the other. Again, you're doing great. Get over on this side. Phone, shelf, moon, picture, lamp, clay, stove, bottle, door, door, door. Well, I will say, not surprised. You did great with that. Again, let me take a couple notes. And then we'll move on to the headphones, okay? let me give you these headphones here. Here, I'm not going to put them on for you. You can do that. You set them over here. There we go. Yep, just put them over. And I have Can you still hear me? Good. Yeah. I have a clicker here, and I'm just gonna hit it, and it'll play a beeping sound, and just kind of put a hand up when you can hear the sound and on which side you can hear it, okay? So, here we go. Good. You can take them off. Yep. Just set them off to your side. Don't worry about it. Let me take a few more notes here. We're going to end this session today with me simply asking, how are you doing? Because, well, you know, as I suspected, all these tests are showing that you're okay. However, you felt the need to reach out to one of our staff and say that you were not feeling yourself. You weren't feeling okay. And perhaps there's a good reason for that. And I want you to know that you can share that with me, because here, again, we care very much about you. And if you're not doing okay, if you're not happy here, there's not too much we can do about that, because you're not going anywhere. But perhaps there's some things we can do to make your stay a little more pleasant. I understand it's complicated, and it wasn't your choice to be here, but well, in order for us to do what we need to do, we need you at least feeling baseline, okay? Not so sad and unhappy with things. I mean, ideally you would just be happy about all this, but I don't think that's gonna happen, and that's okay. But really, what are your major complaints as of late? Is there anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable? Yeah, well, that one's not happening. You are okay. Everything's just fine. I will send these results off to the team. Let them know how you're doing, because some of them were a little concerned, but I will gladly ease their concerns and let them know that you are perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, and not going anywhere. Anytime soon, that is. Well, I hope that you found this session to be as productive as you were hoping it would be. Part of me does care. Like I said before, we do care. But perhaps next time, only complain if you truly are feeling ill in some way. But that's okay. Anyway, I am sure I will see you again soon. But until then, keep out of trouble. Excellent. Goodbye.